God of War Ragnarok, at least to many fans, managed to do the impossible and not only live up to its predecessor, but surpass it in some ways, once again telling a succinct, yet epic story. Almost every aspect of God of War Ragnarok's narrative is satisfying and engaging, and when players roll those credits, many fans have been compelled to start the journey all over again. Well, in just a few months' time, God of War Ragnarok is set to receive its new Game Plus mode, and if it's anything like the first game, then fans are in for a real challenge. Released in August 2018, just a few months after it broke the gaming world, God of War's new Game Plus mode let players dive straight back into the game's brilliant story, equipped with all of their endgame loot. But despite being armed to the teeth, God of War's new Game Plus mode had some hidden challenges up its sleeve, and hopefully God of War Ragnarok's new Game Plus mode will do exactly the same. What fans should expect from God of War Ragnarok's new Game Plus mode. Back in December 2022, Santa Monica Studios officially confirmed that God of War Ragnarok would be receiving a new Game Plus mode sometime in the spring of 2023. With it now being March, fans can expect to see Ragnarok's new Game Plus mode pretty soon, and it'll likely follow in the same footsteps as its predecessor, bringing a higher level of challenge, along with a handful of new content. God of War 2018's new Game Plus mode let players start all over again straight from the main menu. Here, players could choose what difficulty they wanted to play on, with all the same tiers as the standard mode. Regardless of which difficulty the player chose, all enemies and bosses would have increased health and aggression that scaled with the player's level, ensuring that New Game Plus still offered a good challenge, even with players being kitted out in all the game's toughest armors. New Game Plus mode also gave enemies and bosses some completely new attack patterns, which undoubtedly caught many fans off guard. God of War Ragnarok is likely to carry over a similar system in its own New Game Plus mode. Players will probably hold onto all of their armor sets, upgrade materials, hack silver, upgrade skills, and runic abilities, though any story-related items are likely to be restricted until the player reaches that point in the story. For instance, players will probably have to wait a while to wield the Draupnir spear once more. God of War 2018's New Game Plus mode also added a surprisingly solid amount of new content to the game. While in New Game Plus mode, players could find an exclusive resource named Scap Slag. Collecting this unique resource would allow the player to craft perfect rarity level gear, unlocking some completely new armor sets with unique abilities. God of War's New Game Plus mode also added a selection of timed realm tiers across the game's world, acting as brutal new challenges where hordes of incredibly difficult enemies would swarm the player. While it hasn't been confirmed exactly what will be included in God of War Ragnarok's New Game Plus mode, it's likely that Santa Monica will carry over the foundations from its predecessor, hopefully including some new gear sets and challenges to keep the player invested in another playthrough. God of War Ragnarok is available now on PS4 and PS5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and support my channel.